The PS3 is one of the best consoles on time, in my opinion, because that's where I really took off on my own into the Sony legacy. I did have a PlayStation 1 when I was younger, when I mentioned it in the other video, but let's hop into top 10 games by IGN and see if they're actually good or not. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Schmmo. We're back with another list from IGN. This is also recorded on Thanksgiving, doing us all one big batch before I run off to work and do a bunch of things. And I'm kind of full from all the turkey. I hope your holidays went well. Hope the Christmas goes well whenever this comes out. But let's hop right into this list. I really do think The Last of Us is going to be on there. I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be on there because that's when it came out, if I remember correctly. Then I believe maybe... I think Burnout's going to be on this list again. But let's hop right into it. So... I think most of this is probably going to be PS3 exclusives because I think this is where they started doing that. Oh, they threw some hints. Where's the, okay, here we go. Street Fighter 4. This really vitalized the series. Kind of glad they put a fighting game on here because there was no fighting games in the PS2 list. So kind of good to see that it's on here. If this is one that revitalized the fighting scene for a lot of people, this brought people back to it, this got people into it. Street Fighter 4 Ultra Street Fighter 4, let me rephrase that, did very good. The art style was very good, very notable. A lot of people enjoyed it. Ratchet & Clank: A Crank in Time. I never played this one. I had the Shift one or the Multiverse one, but I don't think I ever played A Crank in Time. I hear it was pretty good. But when it came to the PS3 era, I was with Borderlands. I played Call of Duty a lot. I was really in that like middle school, high school era of playing multiplayer with my friends, a lot of shooters. And I didn't really get into the RPG aspect or anything like that until post-high school. So with me, I never really played any of the Ratchet & Clanks. I played mostly Call of Duty, Borderlands, all that stuff. Arkham City, I did play this. Arkham City is still, to this day, one of my favorite Batman games of all time. They did so well with this. I don't know what to say. It was very, it's such an engrossing, it's like a very good sequel to Arkham City, or Arkham Asylum. Like this it did a lot more deeper dive into the story. They did very good storytelling. They redid the combat to make it a little bit better. They did stellar voice acting. They did a lot of things that are so good in this. Arkham City is still one of my top Batman games for the PS3. Hands down, no questions asked. Little Big Planet. I never played them. Like I stated before, I always played like Portal. I always played Borderlands, you know, all that stuff. I never played Little Big Planet. Never really introduced me, but it looked like a good side scroller. A lot of people ranted and rave about it. They were happy when the newest one came out not too long ago. So I kind of get the hype behind it. Like I watched gameplay of it. I don't have it. It's one of those things I feel like I should. It's like one of those staples I need to get. But I kind of get why people like it, and it's very cute. Like the art style, I mean, look at that. It's a very cute art style to it. Kind of derpy too. I like that little derpy, like the eyes right there. It's kind of cute. Portal 2, fantastic sequel. Did so well with GLaDOS. Did so good with the multiplayer, and that's the problem. It was done by Valve. Valve don't do 3. Valve has the problem of stopping it 2. So unfortunately, we'll never see a third Portal. But a lot of people still play Portal 2, and it's fantastic. One of the best puzzle games of all time. It's a big classic. And the big thing was the co-op campaign. A lot of people really loved it. A lot of people love to pop it up once a year. I know a couple people that pop it up once a year around this time when their family comes back together, and they'll sit down and play Portal 2, relive the childhood, relive the nostalgia of it. It's very good. And you can still buy it on the PC. So, if you got a PC, go buy it. It should be cheap. I highly recommend it. Yep, Grand Theft Auto 5. The game that goes on to every single console from the PS3, Xbox 360, all the way to the PS5 and Series X. This game has seen more consoles than, like, changes in the game itself. I mean, there's plenty of, like, okay, so... with this, if you haven't done it, it has a beautiful open world, very huge, very well written story. Every decision you make with these characters has an outcome. It's so good. But the reason why people love it is online is still massively played. There are RP servers. A lot of content creators do it. Like I watch Vanos Gaming, I watch the Gaming Terrorizer, Delirious, All of them. They still play it. And because it's hilarious, especially with all the new DLC and updates coming out. A lot of the stuff's free. So you just hop on, play online, and play with your friends. And it's a good old time. And it's solid. You get a lot of funny moments out of it. The ragdoll physics that randomly happen, the random stuff you can do. It's just a plethora of content and good times. That is what GTA 5 is. And I kind of saw it being on this list, but I'm glad it's not like the top, but it's mid-tier, but it's still recognized. That's the big thing. It's still recognized. Dark Souls. A phenomenon that has taken the world. It started with the PS3. Back in 2009, the world of masochism learned a new thing. And people lost their minds when Dark Souls came out. It really put your skills to the test as a gamer. It wasn't a cakewalk. There's no easy setting. It's just difficult. You can make it harder on yourself by doing different speedrun or different challenge runs through it. The fundamentals of the Dark Souls series started on the PS3. And what more can I say? If you want a good hard time, put your skills to the test, go on this unforgettable adventure right here. Red Dead Redemption, another pinnacle of the PS3 era. I put a lot of hours onto this. It's such a well-written story. I think I 95%ed it on the PS3. Some of them I couldn't do because I started playing it late and it was like online stuff, I believe. Very well-written story. They had the Undead Nightmare sequel to it. It was so good. I spent lots of hours playing, just talking to my cousins, swapping stories, talking about stuff we did, going through and just enjoying the world, walking around as John Marston, just living it up and enjoying the way that things are. It was so good. And I really highly recommend, if you guys haven't played this, go play the first Red Dead and then play the zombie Undead Nightmare version. So good, but you have to play it afterwards because like it's a post like game for it. Highly recommended. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. This is one of the bigger things for Naughty Dog's trilogy of the Uncharted series on the PS3. This is what a lot of people say was the best Uncharted. They did a lot of things. It really kind of cements his relationships with Elena and Sully. It explores them. It goes really into it. It's a beautiful collaboration of action, choices, good witty humor, very cinematic storytelling, very solid, very good. Glad it's on here, but I'm curious on what number 1 is. The Last of Us. The Last of Us, a lot of people know of it. Last of Us 2 was just announced as a remaster, even though it came out like a year or two ago. Very weird they're remastering it for the PS5, but I kind of get it. Cash grab. This is one of the best well-written games I've ever played to this day. It hangs up there with a lot of the RPGs I play. This has such a good story. It is so beautifully well done. The graphics are amazing. I love The Last of Us. And I honestly love The Last of Us 2. A lot of people did not like the ending. I'm not going to spoil it. I kind of get where they were coming from because they built up to this big moment and kind of drop it. But they did such a good writing of Joel and Ellie. And if you don't connect to them and get feelings, there's something, I don't know what to tell you. Because Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson did such a good job playing these characters. They put full emotion into it. They really became the characters, and you can feel that. It was so good fighting the clickers, fighting the bloaters, fighting the regular infected, fighting for your life, trying to survive. This game was a fantastic choice to be in the top 1. I'm really glad. Like this, they even got a TV show on HBO. Like, it's good. And the HBO series is pretty good too. Do they have a... They don't have a... They had a top 25 list too. Huh! Anyway, this is a top 10 list. Let me know what you guys think. I didn't know there was a top 25, but we're just going to stick with the top 10. It gets the point across. That's what really everyone wants to see, is what's in the top 10. I think this was pretty solid. I have no complaints overall. I'm just glad they put some very good cinematic, beautiful pieces of work on here. Last of Us is a good example of that. If you guys got any qualms or complaints about the list, let me know down in the comments below. What would you change? What would you put on the list? Because there was a lot of games on the PS3 that was kind of hard. These all were like bigger titles. Is there any like minor titles you guys would put? I would probably put some RPGs on here. Like Trail of Cold Steel, definitely one of the best storytell written games I have ever played, would definitely be on my personal top 10. Maybe I'll do a top 10 list or something. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Happy holidays, and I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!